think it's broadcasting now. We should have something. We should have it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do that. What features do you want in this game? Alright. So I think you guys are able to do that. If you want to, you can start asking questions. But we're gonna get started on our little development. We're not gonna do voice acting in this stream. You guys will have to hear it in the game when it comes out. All right. Because I'm not the best at it yet, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to. I'm trying. It's not the easiest thing in the world. That's for sure. Alright, but we're gonna see how this goes. Let's see, we should probably start working on this UI. This is not the best UI interface yet, but this should work. Then we don't need customization UI built yet. For one reason, the reason I don't need customization yet is the fact that I don't have a gun system yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start a our shop, because we have settings, which isn't, we're not going to work on that. We don't need to work on that yet, because it's not as important while we don't have any actual gameplay yet, so we don't need to do optimization until we have actual gameplay. Because without the gameplay, we don't even know if the optimization works. So we gotta have the gameplay and then have optimization. So for now, while we're waiting on that, we're going to see this and how this goes. Alright, we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna call this, if I can edit the text, shop UI. And then what we're gonna do now, make this show, and we're gonna do, let's see, what layers do we have? So settings UI is on 2, that's on 3, that's on 1, that's infinite, and then FOV is on 0. So we could put this at 5, and that'll work just fine. And then next step is getting our text edited, so this needs to be changed to shop, and then we can do shop title, and then we are going to grab our special thing here. So we need a scroll frame, so that way I don't have to squeeze it all in. Well, I suppose with this basically taking up the whole screen, you don't really need to worry about squeezing it in, do you? Because these are pretty big buttons already. So we could probably fit that all in there. So we're gonna grab this guy, copy him, and we're just gonna bring him over. And that was the wrong button. Oh yeah, we gotta change this name, because we don't want to mix it up accidentally. Or have one of the developers that I eventually hire, if I make enough money to. So if I make the money off of this game to hire one, I don't want them getting confused, because that is the last thing I want to do while hiring somebody who's professional enough. I don't really expect to be able to do that anytime soon, though, so should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, next we need to... How big do we want this? Because we can do pretty much any size. We could do... So it's 199 by 152 at the moment. So what if we do 252? That's a little bit small. We could go... Let's try 300. 300 looks good. And then its current height isn't doing the job, so we're gonna have to go like 150 probably. Okay, that's too small. It's really hard to tell whether I'm going too small or not, so I have to make this brighter. Okay, it's too tall. That's our problem now. So let's do 170. Yeah, that's probably right on the dot right there. Holy, that's annoying when it does that. You know, actually, we could just do this. Okay, so that's the center. What we want to do is we want to try and make... So I think we're going to have 4 main game passes, and then we're going to have 4 developer products. What the developer products will be is our funding, so they will help fund the project. So if I go ahead, duplicate that, so what is the distance? That's 149. 43. Almost had it. Come on, get me in there. There we go. 149. So, you guys, I think I should let you guys decide what game passes you want. For cosmetics, though. So, you guys have 3 game passes you can make. Or decide on. Because one of the game passes is already decided, and that's VIP. So, you guys get to decide the rest of the game passes if you want to. Let me hide matchmaking because that's actually really annoying to have that layering on there. So, what do you guys want? Nobody's in here right now. Okay. Well, if we get somebody in here, then I'll ask that again. Hold up. I need to. See. I want to bring this down here so you guys can actually kind of see it. So I think that's as centered as that's going to get. But that should allow you guys to see that. Okay. Yeah, nobody's chatting. We don't have anyone in here, so that's kind of sad. I don't want to wait for anyone, so I'm gonna try and make this. Holy lag. I think the game is killing me. Holy. This is the laggiest I've ever been in studio from live streaming. The problem is I don't want to just make a game pass and not have a cover for it. So now my issue is finding what to try to make that will get a good cover for this game pass. And if I can get a good cover, then that's perfect. I feel like we're gonna have a decent amount of players or people joining the live stream, hopefully. I mean, my my development video did pretty good. It just depends whether people actually want to do this. Um, let's go into Canva. Let's go and try and make something out of what we got. I can always hire somebody later across the line to make something better than what I have right now. I plan to go very professional with this game compared to the rest of the games I've ever worked on. So, um, okay, I don't think Canva shows um, anything that I would worry about. So we're gonna let's see. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I swear to God, Canva, if you show any of my information, I'm gonna cook you. Good job, Canva. Okay. Let's just go in here. Upload. And we're gonna use this as a cover for it. Because I am not gonna lie, this is the best picture I've got of my game so far. My game just looks insane from my standards, at least. I think I've done really well on lighting. Although from somebody else's perspective, it could be completely different. They could say I'm really bad at lighting, but it looks good enough to me. All right, let's see. Let's see, we got that. To get that, what we kind of need is we're gonna need, because you see how this is like really small now. Now we have to make that like increase just a little bit, just a tad bit. If this will load, I know it's a bit slow just because of holy message. I know it's slow just because of the fact I have Studio open. We'll switch back to that in a bit too. So nobody worry too much. Oh, okay. I was on the right side, but I didn't. It didn't load fast enough, so I switched. Okay. I can't tell if that stayed. Okay, it did. That's looking good. Looks good. Looks good. So now our next step would be to see if I can find a text that actually fits this perfectly. That would be nice, but I heavily doubt that we're gonna find any like broken text, you know. See if I can find anything, then that'd be good. I really don't want any like writing text that just looks bad. Code text could work, because I suppose that still fits the vibe of the game. But I don't exactly want that as much as what I'm trying to get. There's one style that'll be good enough for me. And I'm not seeing it at all. I am not seeing it. This one could, if I'm looking at this right, this one could go good. That actually doesn't look too bad. I'm surprised. That, so we gotta do, what was this pass gonna be? This was gonna be VIP. VIP, and we're gonna do something with this. So we're gonna give this let's see, to make this more, you know, like VIP looking. Usually it's yellow. We're gonna try to go for a more, that's fully, that looks bad. That looks decent. That looks decent enough. If it'll stay. Okay. And I do want you guys to comment down what feature you want in this game, because I do need more features for this game to make it special compared to other games. So if you guys have an idea for something that would be new to Roblox or any game in general, or you think would be new or cool, I'm open for it. As long as it isn't game breaking, of course. VIP. Unlocks. Oh, I don't even have to hold down uppercase, because it's automatically doing that for me. And you guys can give me ideas for more game passes, because this is the only game pass I have in mind for myself, but I need more. And I don't know what you guys want, so you guys can decide. Unlocks, VIP, dash tags. You guys should be able to put that in the questions. And then VIP skins. I think that's all VIP is going to get for now. I might expand VIP though. Later on it might get expanded. Because of course the game is not out yet, so we can expand everything later if I want to. That looks pretty centered to me. Although one is one of the texts is longer than the other, but that's fine. So we're gonna do that and that. And then that should be perfectly centered with everything, I think. And we can go for... That looks terrible. Only because it hides. It's hidden with that black, it's hidden. So it makes it look bad. I would say that looks good if it was something different. I think that's a little bit too bright. That's too dark. It's kinda hidden. I'm trying to make it easy to read, but I'm not trying to make it like too bright or too dark at the same time. And getting that mixed with this background is not easy. That blends in. That blends in even more. Does blue fit? No, it doesn't. That doesn't fit. I don't know why I'm going back to that. It's not too bright, I guess. Oh, they left. Okay. Well, back to talking to myself then. We'll see what happens. Well, hopefully somebody gets in here. That should work for now then. Y'all, I really need y'all's opinions on what I need to add. I need them. For game passes and for features, because we need a lot more features than what I have right now. We're still at 423, that's good. Nobody unsubscribed. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Because someone leaving could mean they don't like my channel anymore. Oh my god, this is so hard to tell. I cannot tell whether that's too high. That's gonna... I feel like I'm going over now. I need a way to see that. I need a way. Let's just change this back really quickly, just so I don't have to worry too much. I forgot I'm supposed to be, these aren't supposed to be so dark that you can't see them. Wait a second. I did this wrong because they're too dark now. We need to go into matchmaking. Copy that. Is it really 00? I could have sworn I changed it. I could have sworn. No, I changed the I changed the background. Is what I did. It's 16, 16, 16. Okay. And then, of course, this one's 0, 16. Okay. That should fix that now. Oh yeah, I can see that now. I can see that way better. And I actually think I lined that up perfectly as well. Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm goated. I'm goated for that. I'm goated for that. Oh, you can't even tell me not. You cannot tell me otherwise. I am absolutely goated for that. Holy. That is the first time I managed to perfect something that I would have mistaken otherwise. I really hope I don't have anything in my downloads that I shouldn't show on YouTube, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think I should be fine for the most part. Yeah, I'm fine. Sometimes I worry because if anything gets flagged on YouTube, you're pretty much cooked. YouTube does not like anyone. They will strike you immediately for anything. Crop didn't destroy it. Let's go. You can still see everything. It's hard to read, but it's not too hard to read. Considering this is just a PC game, it's not going to be too crazy. I'm actually kind of annoyed now that I don't have any people commenting. This is annoying because I really need an idea. I swear to God, if somebody reads my stream at any point in my life, you know, just it's gonna be everyone's like the same as everyone else's reaction. I'm not gonna lie. I've been rated on Twitch before. They gave me like 100 new followers or some shit. I'm getting banned for that. Oh no. Well, I'm getting banned on anyone who is too young or school accounts. That's too sad. I don't care. VIP. Cosmetics. We're gonna call it that because it's mainly cosmetics and name tags and whatever. So I don't want people getting confused to get any like special perks, you know. Like, this is not giving anything crazy. This is just, it's gonna give you the very basics of what VIP might give you in other games, but that's about it. It's not giving you any boosts, because I don't want this game to be unfair to anyone. This game will be the fairest game you're probably going to ever play. It's not going to have unholy system, and it will keep realistic systems. So like a shotgun, if you're up close, you're going to die the second you get hit. You're going to get obliterated. You're not going to be able to survive that. I'm just saying that right now. Anyone who gets hit with a shotgun right up close, you're dead. There's no way you're surviving that. In a video game, maybe. But in real life, you're not. So that's why in my game, you're going to die the second you get hit. Pretty much the same with any headshot. You're going to die the second you get hit. I'm hoping to be able to do like realistic tracking with enemies and characters. So if you get hit in the heart region, you're dead. Head region, you're dead. Legs, if you get hit in the legs, you get slower. If you get hit in the arms, depending on the arm, you won't be able to use your gun anymore. Yeah, pretty much that's what it's going to be. If the system works out. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to do. I really want that type of system, because that would be the coolest system on Roblox, probably. That's probably the most realistic Roblox system you're ever going to have. I've never seen another game do that. At least not with the heart part. I know headshots, they automatically do that pretty much. They just make you auto kill instantly. But I don't know about hearts, if you get hit in the heart. Or getting hit in you know. Why are you still... Okay. Can you... Are you gonna do that? Or am I not? Thank you. And then we're just gonna do background image transparency to 1. Or image transparency to 1. And then... Wait, why would I need image transparency? There's no image there. It's the background that's giving me problems. I'm kind of slow, guys. I'm kind of slow. Give me a break. Give me a break, please. Okay. We're gonna hide that for now. We're gonna make this show again. Publish to Roblox. Also, guys, I'm just gonna say this real quick. Quick match. If you click quick match in this game, it isn't gonna pair you at a random amount of players. It's going to find the maximum amount of players it can find and put them all together in a match. It's not going to do like a 1-player match, not going to do a 2-player match, not going to do a 3-player match, not going to do a 4-player match. It's going to find the highest amount of players it can put, and it's going to put you guys together. If it can't find anyone else playing the game, it's automatically going to 1 player. If it can find 1 player, it's going to 2 player. If it can find 2 players, it's going to 3 player. If it can find 3 players, it's going to 4 player, okay? I just want to make that clear because not everyone understands what a quick match is. At least in my standards, or this game's standards. I want you guys to understand that it's not just going to randomly put you in a specific one. It's going to find the maximum amount of players it can have you in. This game's not going to be easy. NPCs or enemies will shoot you. And they do have good aim, or will have good aim, when I add a gun system. The second they get the chance to shoot you, they will. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I was acting a little bit ago, so my voice is pretty much out. And it sure isn't easy talking too much on live. My voice itches a lot. Holy. But we should probably get started on the map. So we're gonna go to Asset Manager, and we are gonna go to Blackout 47 match. What this is the separate experience you get teleported to when you get into a game. This will basically be the main game. It will allow you to select a map. It will load the map that you play on. It will spawn enemies at a random spot. Unlike other games where it's just the same for every map, it will randomly spawn them, and it will randomly spawn not only enemies, but enemy type. It will spawn information that you have to collect in random locations. It's not going to be the same. And it will spawn it will spawn hostages in random locations as well. All hostage spawn locations will have an enemy. It's not going to just be open. You can just save the hostage. It will have an enemy sitting there. And if you do not watch them, if you do not look at the enemy, they will shoot you. The one feature in this game that is unlike other games is the second you look or have your camera looking at them in some way, they will put their hands up. But if they sense even a little bit that you're not looking at them, they will find you, and they will shoot you, and they will alert the others. If they know you're there and see you in their range, they will alert others around them, and the others will go to you. Unless they are guarding hostages. If they're guarding hostages, they will not come to you, because they obviously have the job of guarding the hostage. But if you are in a team, it's obviously easier to deal with because you have more area to look at. As long as you guys stay together. If you move around the facility and aren't together, then and you get caught or whatever, it's your fault. I'm just going to say that now. If you don't follow protocol from real life, you are dead. This game is going to be based on real life, and it will follow that. Just like real life, enemies will try to kill you as much as possible. But if you're paying attention to them, they won't. Because they don't have the option to do anything. Of course, I'm going to make it even more realistic, because obviously some enemies, they don't care if you're holding a gun. They don't care if you're staring at them and holding a gun. They will still fire upon you. So enemies will have a random chance. When you're looking at them, they will still fire. This will make you tap into your experience, or make that experience that you have to keep your guard up as much as possible. Because if you are shot, you're still going to bleed out. I'm not going to have it where you don't bleed out. You're going to bleed out. You're going to have bandages on you, so you have to deal with that with your bandages. If you don't deal with that, then you're pretty much cooked. If you run out of bandages, other people can help you. Of course, because we all need that. We need that option. We need that option. And without that option, then you're always going to be cooked. So you need the chance to be able to make it to the end. So what you got to do, number one thing you got to do, is you got to keep in mind your surroundings, because this game isn't just small map. It's not a small map. It's going to be a pretty big map, or a decent sized map. I'm not saying it's like a ginormous open world map, but the matches you're in aren't going to be small. They're not going to be like, oh, this is a little house. Unless you're going easy mode, because we will have options for smaller things that are easier to beat. But then you have, like, every level, the map gets bigger and harder to beat. There's gonna be more corners they can hide around. There's gonna be more doors they can hide behind. There's gonna be more hallways you're gonna see an enemy at. It's pretty much just the level ramps it up, and we will have a display that tells you the level of the map, like easy, medium, hard, and whatever. It'll probably be named something more professional than that, not just the basic names, easy, medium, hard, but that's what it's going to be called, or that's what I'm going to explain it as, to keep it simple for you guys. If this will load, hopefully. I think Roblox is going to be special today. But yeah, if you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, that's great. Hopefully you can understand how this system will go, and as I continue to post shorts about it, because obviously if you're here from the previous short that I posted, and you know you know what it looks like. And I'm hoping in this game, we're not getting a bunch of wimps. If we get little kids in this game, I'm gonna hate myself, because I do not want 5-year-olds playing my game, 9-year-olds playing my game. I want at least 13 and up, and it's probably gonna be rated 13 and up in the first place. But if anyone, even has their account aged above that, they can still play it, which I'm hoping they don't, because not only do I know 9-year-olds and 5-year-olds or whatever, they're going to be terrible at this game. They're probably going to dislike the game because they can't play the game, because they don't understand the tactics. You have to have tactics in order to understand how to play the game. You can't just run in. That's not how it works. If you run in, you're cooked. It's pretty much automatic death if you just run in without checking corners or anything. Again, I do wanna state that checking corners is the most important thing, and you need to be in a group to make sure you don't get spotted or miss an enemy around a different corner, and you're checking one corner, and that enemy can see you from their corner, and they can just shoot you. Because at that level, you're cooked. Once they have their eyes on you, you're dead, and you're gonna bleed out because of the system that we're working on, or I'm working on. Right now, this is solo, but eventually, you know, if you guys fund the project, we'll obviously have, you know, the option for all that help. So if you guys do plan on wanting to help or any of that, great. I want all the help that we can get. And if you're actually a developer, want to work for free, just to help the project out a little bit, I'm open for it. I know I have a few friends that might want to help with this project, but they're all working on their own projects, so I don't know if they're open. They might be open, or they might not. The hope is I can just get as much help as I possibly can with this project. Because as you can see, I am working really, really hard on the map design. I have not gone too far into anything else. It's mostly just map design. There's no optimization yet, so I have to get that down. Because currently, I am lagging from this map, just booting up. And you can see how completed that is. That's literally nothing. This is one of the harder maps, I'm just going to tell you. The first map I'm ever making is one of the harder maps. But when this game releases, it's not releasing with guns or enemies. It's just going to be collecting and releasing hostages. That's pretty much the only objective you're going to have when this first releases. Which I know is pretty boring, but I want to get this out at least to casual players who want to play this when it's picking up and getting all those systems in there. You know, and we need investors and stuff. I don't really... Well, not investors, because investors are going to take a percentage of the actual game, so we're not getting investors. That's not going to happen. But if we get donors and whatever that want to help out, that's basically what this is going to be. So they can just test the game, see how it works, see what it looks like, see if they want to donate and help the project a little bit. And if they don't, that's completely fine. It's not like I'm begging for it. I've been doing pretty good myself so far. I think it's not the most realistic. As you can see, it's blocky, but it's keeping that realism to what it should be. But I'm going to end the stream here because we don't have anyone joining. It's 47 minutes in. Nobody's joining, and my voice is cooked. So I'm going to cut the stream short because I cannot talk anymore. And I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys can watch a short tomorrow. If I get one out, I might be able to. Depends how I'm doing.